The home range size of non-territorial zebras can be as large as 3,800 square miles, while breeding males will defend their resource territories, water and food, that range between 1 and 7.5 square miles. Male plains zebras can kill hyenas with a single kick, which they use to ward off other predators by kicking or biting them. Zebras have also been known to kill lions with a single kick. Hello and welcome to KYC News. In this episode, we are looking to the amazing life of zebras. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Zebra. Zebras are a type of equine that are native to Africa and have coats that are striped black and white. The Grevy's zebra, also known as Equus grevii, the plains zebra, also known as Equus quagga, and the mountain zebra are the three living species, zebra. The only other living members of the family equity are horses and asses, so zebras, horses, and asses are all classified under the genus Equus. Zebra stripes come in different patterns, unique to each individual. There have been a number of hypotheses put forward regarding the purpose of these stripes, with the majority of the evidence supporting the idea that they serve as a deterrent for biting flies. Zebras are native to the eastern and southern parts of Africa, and they are able to thrive in a wide range of environments, including savannas, grasslands, woodlands, shrublands, and mountainous regions. Zebras are primarily herbivores and are able to survive on vegetation of lower nutritional value. They typically run away when they feel threatened, but they can also bite and kick. Lions are their primary predators. Plains and mountain zebra live in stable harems consisting of an adult male or stallion, several adult females or mares, and their young or foals, whereas Grevy's zebra live alone or in loosely associated herds. Zebra species differ in their social behaviors. In species that keep harems, adult females will only mate with the stallion that they keep in their harem, but male Grevy's zebras will establish territories that attract females, and this species is known for its promiscuity. Zebras have a wide range of vocalizations, body postures, and facial expressions that they use to communicate. In both plains and mountain zebras, the practice of social grooming helps to strengthen social bonds. Because of their flashy stripes, zebras are among the most easily recognizable of all mammals. They have been depicted in works of art and told about in stories across Africa and the world. In the past, exotic animal collectors have shown a strong interest in zebras, but contrary to horses and donkeys, zebras have never been truly domesticated. This has made them quite desirable. The Grevy's zebra is listed as endangered by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, IUCN, while the mountain zebra is listed as vulnerable and the plains zebra is listed as near threatened by the same organization. In the 19th century, humans caused the extinction of the quagga, which was a subspecies of the plains zebra. In spite of this, zebras are known to inhabit a wide variety of protected areas. Characteristics. Zebras, like other wild equines, have barrel-chested bodies with tufted tails, elongated faces, and long necks with long, erect manes. Zebras also have elongated faces and long necks. Each of their delicate legs is held up by a toe that is shaped like a spade and is covered in a tough hoof. Their teeth are specially designed for grazing, with large incisors that can clip grass blades and rough molars and premolars that are effective at grinding grass and other plant matter. Canines of males have a shovel-like shape, which makes them useful as weapons in battle. Because zebras' eyes are set to the sides of their heads and are located high on the skull, they are able to see over the tall grass while they are eating. Their ears, which are erect and moderately long, are also movable, allowing them to pinpoint the origin of a sound. In contrast to horses, zebras and asses have chestnut callosities only on the front legs of their hind legs. In comparison to other living equines, zebras have front legs that are proportionately longer than their hind legs. Identifying characteristics of the zebra skull include its relatively small size and straight profile, more projected eye sockets, narrower rostrum, reduced postorbital bar, separation of the metaconid and metastylid of the tooth by a V-shaped canal, and rounded enamel wall. Additionally, the metaconid and metastylid of the tooth are separated from one another by a rounded enamel wall. Stripes. Because of the striking contrast between their black and white stripes, zebras are easily identifiable. The skin that lies beneath the coat is black, despite the fact that it gives the appearance of being white with black stripes, as shown by the belly and the legs when they are not striped. Young horses, also known as foals, have coats that are brown and white when they are born, but as they get older, the brown becomes darker. A dorsal line serves as the supporting structure for vertical stripes that run along the sides of the body, beginning at the head and ending at the rump. They curve inward toward the nostrils on the snout, while the stripes that run above the front legs branch off in two different directions. On the rump, they mature into patterns that are unique to their species. The stripes on the legs, ears, and tail are all distinct and laid out in a horizontal pattern. Individuals can pass on their distinctive striping patterns to their offspring. During the 8 months that an embryo spends developing, the stripes first become visible. However, the patterns may be determined as early as 3 to 5 weeks. At a certain stage in the development of each species embryo, the stripes are aligned so that they are perpendicular to the dorsal line and are separated by 0.4 millimeters, 0.016 inches. On the other hand, this takes place 3 weeks into the development of a plain zebra, 4 weeks into the development of a mountain zebra, and 5 weeks into the development of a grevy's zebra. It is believed that variations in timing are to blame for the distinct spotting patterns that are seen among the various species. Plain zebras have been documented to exhibit a wide variety of abnormalities in their patterning. The torsos of melanistic zebras have a greater concentration of dark stripes, while the legs have a more white appearance. Spotted individuals can be identified by the disruptions in the black striping patterns that are found between the shoulders and the hips. Even morphs with white spots on a dark background have been observed. Inbreeding has been connected to the development of striping abnormalities. There have been sightings of albino zebras in the forests of Mount Kenya. These zebras have blonde stripes instead of black ones. The upper parts of the quagga were brown, while the belly, tail, and legs were white. The quagga had brown and white stripes on its head and neck. Habitat and range of occurrence. The majority of zebra species call the arid and semi-arid plains and savannas of Africa home. Plains and grevy's zebras live in different regions, but their migration patterns often overlap. Mountain zebras, on the other hand, are only found in the more rugged regions of South Africa and Namibia. Mountain zebras are expert climbers and can be found living on mountain slopes that are up to 6,500 feet above sea level. There is no subspecies of zebra that is less mobile than the others. Some individuals have been observed traveling more than 80 kilometers, 50 miles. Plains zebras are responsible for the longest known migration of any terrestrial animal, which spans an incredible 480 kilometers between the floodplains of the Chobe River in Namibia and the Nzaipan National Park in Botswana. Diet and behavior. Zebras are obligate grazers, meaning they must consume a significant amount of grasses on a daily basis. This is the case regardless of the environment in which they live. They are all fully migratory species, moving seasonally or continuously throughout the year depending on the seasonal changes that occur in vegetation and the environment in which they live. Altering their migration patterns in order to avoid dangerous conditions or discover new resources, they frequently migrate in the direction of long grasses that grow after it rains. Both mountain and plains zebras live in family groups known as harems. These groups typically include one stallion, several mares, and the juvenile offspring of the adult zebras. There are also groups of bachelors and occasional fillies that do not engage in breeding. Herds are formed when harems and bachelor groups migrate together at certain times of the year. The timing of these migrations and the direction in which they travel are both determined by the seasonal vegetation changes that occur in their habitat. The home range size of non-territorial zebras can be as large as 3,800 square miles, while breeding males will defend their resource territories, water and food, that range between 1 and 7.5 square miles. Male plains zebras can kill hyenas with a single kick, which they use to ward off other predators by kicking or biting them. Zebras have also been known to kill lions with a single kick. This is all for now. Thank you for being with us.